Hello everyone. Let's do a usual sound check at the beginning. Anyone watching, please give me a thumbs up or whatever. Whether you hear me well, the music is okay, all good. Okay, let's start. So, hello, my name is Ali, and I'm gonna stream today another episode of StreamSaga. Um, So what we're doing here, basically just learning and developing together. I'm gonna share my experience, and I will be also learning a new stuff together with you guys. And our streams are structured like a series. Basically, each season is a long-running project or application, and each episode is individual stream like this one. Today we are on the episode 7, season 1. We are building an application called StreamSaga, which is a app that allows streamers like me to communicate with the audience. It allows to ask for create topics and create basically polls and voting for features or anything basically to include on the next episodes or seasons or related to anything. So today is the continuation of what we started yesterday. Basically, it's just testing, fixing bugs, and fixing the technical debt we collected over the period here. And what we did yesterday, we struggled a lot with the authentication. We are focusing on the authentication now, and I think we're gonna focus on that today as well. Today's stream is gonna be only 1.5 hours long. We will see what we will manage to finish during that stream. And what we did yesterday is we created this beautiful template. Where is it? Let me find it. Beautiful template for the email confirmation. But as you can see, it redirects us with some additional parameters. And right now it's an error because I already clicked on that link before. But usually it comes with a code, and this code basically allows us to verify user and authenticate him directly, which we are not doing at the moment. We only do this with the authentication with external providers like Twitch. So we will need, what we will do today, basically we will be reading documentation, trying to understand how the authentication system works in Supabase in order to implement more seamless flows for any type of authentication, so it looks good. Let's go and start. So what we have here, if you remember, we have like a sign in with Twitch, we have a sign in with email and password. What we don't have is a reset password, like at all. So we are gonna have to work on that. We need to figure out first how to do this. And also what I saw yesterday is the possibility to enable Web3 authentication, which is really cool. It's an authentication with Web3 wallet, so I want to add that as well as a second option here alongside the Twitch. And yeah, let's see at our to-do list. So there are a couple of things that I added for today, but we will see if we will manage everything. So it's a research how to redirect links works. Yeah, this is what this is basically we're gonna be reading documentation, trying to understand that. Also chatting with the AI a little bit. Use callback for normal login. And use code and apply session directly, or redirect user to login page after sign up. Yes, this is what we are gonna figure out and work on as well. Sign in with Web3, test functionality and field to-do list, so we will do more testing. But first we will do the reset functionality for sure. And we checked that already last time, only allow confirmed users to log in, so we can basically just set this as done. And give me 1 second. Okay, so let's first open a new session with our lovely AI agent, and ask about the authentication in Supabase, because probably reading all this is gonna be too much for us. Let's just get a glimpse with the AI, with the help of the AI. So I'm implementing authorization in Next.js plus Supabase. We need to specify that it's gonna be email and password. I receive emails with confirmation for the email, redirects me to the site URL / code something. Should I process that? Why? And what are the, let's see, we could have asked it here. Yeah, let me restart for anti-gravity. Really doesn't work. But it's somehow slow. Like, you remember last time, yesterday, we were waiting for answers long time, for too long. So let's see what Gemini will manage. That's a great question. When implementing email and password authorization with Next.js and Supabase, the email confirmation link you're describing is essential part of the email confirmation flow. You should process that URL, there, specifically the code parameter, because it is a mechanism by supervise the user's email address and securely sign. So we can do this. Why you must process the code? We actually do process the code. If you remember what we did yesterday, we checked the authorization with where is it? Second. Should be here in the middleware. So basically the middleware actually catches and oops, no, it's another route for authentication callback, which basically gets the code parameter and then uses that to exchange it for session with Supabase. So probably we can do that not only with the external provider but also with the confirmation email link. But the problem is that whenever the confirmation redirects us, confirmation email redirects us, it redirects us with to the main page, which I don't know why. So we need to figure out that. Options for processing the code, the client-side process. Common, straightforward approach, component that runs on your home page or specific auth callback page. Maybe we can run it on a home page if we're not gonna figure out how to redirect here the user after email confirmation. Yeah, best for most advanced, most standard Next.js setups where you want user to be signed in immediately in the link. Yeah, what we want actually. Let's see. Can do that. Okay. I have set up site URL. I guess site URL. Let's check. Double check. Location. I forgot. Where did we set that? Supabase. IT. Okay, so here in authentication URL configuration, site URL, configure the site URL redirection, configure the default redirect URL. Just one. This value is also exposed as a template variable in email template sec. Okay, so I guess let's try and set it here. I think this should be okay. And we just set site URL to this. What we have here, aus call. Go back. Okay, it says that we need to set it to like a main domain, but this did not work. So for site URL variable, because when I use the first one, second, base URL used to construct the confirmation link and send mail. You to sign up. To include the will backpass, you are redirecting all authentication redirects, including email confirmation, password resets. Log into a single dedicated. Okay. Is it? So it says that default should be set to the base URL. We can override this. See if this is true. I think we can do that here. You know what? Let's just test it again. I'm gonna remove my user again. We will sign up one more time. Okay. We should receive a new email. And I'm gonna also run the Wrangler, see Wrangler tail to see what requests are we making. Make sure that we are not missing anything. So we open the email, we click here, we direct it. Yeah, immediately disappeared. But now we can see here. We were redirected to the base URL. With the code, which means that yeah, let's remove our user again. We are gonna be doing that a lot. Streaming, move. Let's check if we can set up something for automatic authentication, because you see, like, I clicked the confirmation, but we were not signed in immediately, and this is what we want. So let's try and set up what is it? It's email redirect to. Just try something like this. Or even we can do it the same way, just origin here, that. Let's see if this will work. So let's deploy, build and deploy. Let's just ask, just to make sure. If I set up only base URL, then confirmation goes to the index page. This, what exactly I set to redirect to call back. Oh my god, we have an issue. Okay, we had this yesterday. Try again. Only deploy. It was just built. Okay, so what it tells me to do is to actually add this here directly in the email template, like, which makes sense. It does not have redirect to option. There is no option redirect to on this endpoint. Look it up. Okay, it's deployed. Let's see if this redirect option will work, but I doubt, to be honest, so let's see. Sign up again. Wait for the email. So yeah, the only solution is probably changing the email template, which we can do, but in the next attempt, if this one will not work. We have new email. Let's see. Okay, we need to start logging. Okay, go. Oh, nice. So it worked, and we are logged in. Cool, amazing. We fixed that. Awesome. Uh, we fixed that. So let's move this. Let's work on signing with Web3 then. The next thing. Let me just commit our changes so we don't forget about them or we don't lose them. Generating of the commits faster today. Not. Google, I know you're listening. Please do something. Okay. So now we are done with this one. Let's see how we can add Web3 outing. Add an option to planning mode. Add an option to sign in with Web3 with Supabase provider. Give it a task. And meanwhile, we can also I think reset is gonna be done by our agent as well. But let's check what we have here. Supabase, the Authentication, how it works. Example.com wants you to sign in. So basically, we're gonna have to sign a message with the EIP 4361 compliant standard. Sign in with Ethereum. So how should we do this? We enable that. Did this already in our dashboard. Okay, we can be abused potentially. Okay. We can actually enable the CAPTCHA. Then we need to use this method. And I think it should work without any redirections. Let's see. We have a plan prepared here. So add Ethereum wallet sign in, MetaMask on base using Supabase native API support. Important with 3 hours for client side wallet interaction. So unlike Twitch hours, in action cannot be server action. The button will call sign in with Web3 directly from client. Okay, we are okay with that. No additional PM packages are required. This is awesome. So what we need to do, this file won't be modified. Okay. We will have handle Web3 sign-in function in our client code on the login page. Sign up will have the same. Okay, let's see how it works. Proceed. The plan looks good. We can test that. to prepare a task for us. Let's also run a local instance. First, I'm gonna have to stop mine other projects. So we empty the port, pm run dev, or we can wait, it will run it by itself. And meanwhile, let's see what's next for us is a reset password functionality. And we are gonna test the rest stuff. So that password, I think I have it somewhere here opened. So we should call this. It's gonna be an action, I guess. We will have a change password page. There will be email. We have to set a redirect URL. And we already prepared the email template last time, if you remember. So we are gonna test that as well today. Okay, so it wants to run a build. Okay. You can just run the dev server, but I don't mind. Build succeeded. Let's run it ourselves. And oh, okay, we have a local host here already. Sign in. Yay. No Ethereum wallet found. Please install MetaMask or not. Okay. So it only uses the internal Web3 wallets basically. Okay, let's install one. We are gonna need that for sure anyways. Create a new address. Show seed phrase. Yeah, okay, I will change it later anyway. Pin it here and refresh our page. Okay, so we have it here listed by none. Site popularity very low. There's this alert basically. We need to consent here that our website is unknown and we trust it. So okay, one transaction need to sign view. Yeah, you see here localhost 3000 wants to sign in with Ethereum account, and I guess sign their message using URI which is not allowed on the server. Message was not signed for another app. Okay, I think we need to somehow set up the allowed URLs. So we are running this on a local host, but we can actually deploy it and test. Let's deploy it and test because we are doing this for fun anyway. PM run deploy. It also prepared the walkthrough for us how to test it. and it's also prepared. Yeah, so basically this login page, let's just review once again. I think it copy pastes the same code base, so we can just review one file. It's creating a Supabase client here because we cannot run it in the server component, and just calls an authentication, which is either logging us in and refreshes the page, or yeah, it actually moves us to the main page and refreshes the page, or throws an error. Okay, add this. Let's check the architecture. Yeah, I just added the new provider here. Good. And we have this deployed, so let's check it's gonna work here. The new app, like new domain basically, so that's why it's checking this again. Now we can sign, and we are in. Yeah, so this is how easy it is. So let's check if our user, oh, our user did not appear here. So basically this is like a how are we gonna be able to use the database then? This is interesting. Let's check it. Let's sign out. I'm gonna sign in with my account. I need to make it actually an admin account. So let's call this what we have in our readme. We have the query here in order to make our account admin. Let's just go ahead here and run this query. And if we are gonna refresh, we're gonna have the admin page available now. So let's create the what we have. Episode 7 is today, right? So episode 8, new technologies to try. Why? Let me run the Wrangler again. Error creating topic, new role violates row security policy for table topics. Let's check the policy. Doesn't seem right to me. Topics here. Admin can insert topic, which checks that our metadata has admin. Maybe we need to relog in. Let's try this because you know, we might have cached the wrong JWT token with the wrong authorization. So let's just relog in. Probably this will fix it. Episode 8, new technology, right? Okay, now it works. Perfect. So let's sign out again and sign in with our wallet. And let's try propose something like I don't know, sign in with Solana. No duplicates found. Submit the proposal. Okay, so I'm wondering how it's gonna look like in our database, since we don't have a user here that we just authenticated with the Web3. I'm wondering which user ID does it use. So let's see topics, proposals here, and the user ID is this one. So apparently there is a user ID, but we can't find it in the authentication here. Okay. Okay, now I see. This is the user. Provider type. Okay, it's there. I was just using a wrong filter here, which did not show me any account that doesn't have email. So let's use just user ID. And now I think we're good to go. Web3 authentication works, and we were able to create a proposal with that. So let's mark it as done. So let's go ahead and continue with the reset password functionality now. For that, we're gonna ask our AI to do things for us. So start a new task. Let's implement new feature, password reset. I think it should handle everything by itself. I have a fluffy helper here. So it explores our project. We can meanwhile start planning something else as well. What we have here is the connection of SMTP server to mitigate the rate limits of the internal email provider of Supabase. Also SEO stuff, basically search engine optimization stuff, which is actually quite interesting. We can do that as well. And rate limits, Supabase, database size, egress. Not that interesting. Backups, probably not for now. Change design to something more user friendly. We can do that actually. Mobile layout, yeah, we can check the mobile layout. Just to the front too. And admin can ban users. We can actually list all the users we have. It will be a cool feature. And research cache search or hit the quotas. We did that already, so move this down as well. Awesome, we are getting actually closer to the production state, I guess. Like, we were gonna test. Now we will finish all the authentication things, and we are gonna test the app and see what other bugs it has. But with the authentication done, it's gonna be much easier. So we have a plan ready here. Let's review it. Wants to modify the actions where we have all our authentication functions implemented. Wants to add new functions, request password reset. And update password. So basically this one will request the reset and send the email. This one will be called once users are back, and when they are authenticated, that it's like their identity, basically, that they can't reset the password, and then we are gonna call this function and allow them to do so. And we will have a new page for the forgot password, and we will have a new page for the reset password where it will be able to put a new password. And we will need to add a new link. Yes, all good. So let's just proceed. Looks good. Meanwhile, we can apply our beautiful email template. Here. like we did with the confirmation last time. So we have a reset password template here. Copy paste. Let's preview. Wow, looks amazing. Yeah, really nice. The only thing I don't like is that it puts 2024 here. Let's make it future proof. Let's put 2026. And I guess it did the same as the email confirmation, so let's just check that as well. Yeah, I guess because the knowledge cutoff of the model is 2024, that's why I just used that by default. Crazy. Let's change the template as well here. Oh wait, did I change it to 25? Oh, 26 again. Okay, 26 here and 26. And I guess we can stage those right away. So it wants to build up and check if everything is okay. Let's do that. And finished, I guess, already. Completed password reset implementation. So we can start reviewing the code base. So what it did, it wanted to add new action functions here. Okay, this. So we have this request password, which uses the email and then and sends user to the callback. Yeah, we actually have a pretty good callback. We just did not properly use it at the beginning, so now it's being used pretty good in a good way. So let's if it will work. So we have a password confirmation of the password, the length checker, and update and the redirection. There's a message. Okay, let's see if this will work. All good to me. Okay, let's accept all. I will review the code first and then we can check the functionality. So we have a login page with the forgot password link now, and also it should accept the message. Probably it doesn't. We will see. Forgot password is just an UI that calls the action. Okay. And this one is the same. Okay. And let's check if architecture was properly changed. Yes, looks good. So let's test it. Maybe let's just. So I'm gonna sign out for this and wait once it's deployed so we can use this link. Also probably for the no. It's being built. Okay, it was just deployed. Let's see. So we have a forgot password now. Let's type our email. Then the reset link. Your email. Wow, cool. Go to our email and check. Probably we should change the provider because the rate limits here are awful. Meanwhile, I'm gonna start tracking the logs. We'll run the Wrangler. Not receive anything. Maybe something is wrong. Let's try again. Sign in. Got password. We have logging, right? Okay, so let's go and try that. Looks good. Oh, okay, so now I have the email. Interesting. Mom is empty. Rate limit for sending emails. Number of emails that can be sent per hour from your project. 2. Okay, so I guess we need that SMTP proxy. Let's do this first because otherwise it will be a disaster to test for us. So let's just move this task up in here and we are gonna use resend.com. It's a pretty cool provider. I just started using it recently, but I liked it. Pretty straightforward integration for everything you need regarding the emails. I actually hope we can use that. Let's see. It has an settings. Does do we need to create the API key? I'm gonna do that separately. Don't see. Um, okay, not visible. I will I will leave it. So we copied that. And here it says that we need to use this API key as a password for us, our SMTP. So let's just set it directly. Enable custom key password. Put it here. Yeah, we have reset, just received, but we will finish that anyway. So the host is this one. Let's do no reply at StreamSaga.space, StreamSaga name, host this, port with TLS 465 by default, yes, and user resend. Changes. Okay, so we have it set up now. Let's test it. And we received this reset email, but let's do this again. Like to sign in, password. And let's that one. Error sending recovery email. Why is that? I don't see any errors here. If you make any mistake, is it possible to check if it works? Let's just renew the API key. Oh, okay, so it was sent eventually, or no, it was okay. Just update our password. The rate limit for sending emails will be increased to 30. Can be adjusted after enabling. Okay. I guess it's just up to us now to how to control this. Yes. Okay, let's try again. Error sending recovery. That. Should return the error message, I guess. Let's check the network tab. So no meaningful errors. Okay. Okay, I guess we're gonna have to switch back to our default value. Let's test the reset functionality first, and then we will do something with this, because this may take a lot of time for us to debug, especially that we don't have any console here with any logs. So let's try again. Now it works. The internal. Yeah, and we have it immediately here. So let's check if that works. New password. Okay. Update. Let's try to log in with the new password. We actually don't have this message here, so let's ask it. Message not shown login page. And we are in. So the reset password functionality fully worked. We have beautiful emails here. Let's consider it done. Yes. And we will move that for later. So we will now just implement this small thing to show the message that was passed to the redirect link. but we can keep testing the app meanwhile, I guess. Okay, so it's fixed now. I'm not gonna even. I'm sure it's gonna. So just commit that. And so I was able to create topics here. You saw that, and we can close it as well and archive. So let's try this. Don't want to select any proposal. We just close that one. Okay, makes sense. And it's gonna be in the closed state on the main page, right? Yes, so it's here. And now we want to archive it, meaning removing it completely from our web page, and it's done as well. So cool, everything works at this side, at the admin side. And now let's test the user side as well. And yeah, we tested that. We already implemented everything, so I think we're good to go, to be honest. Let's just check one more time that we have all the UI components aligned and looking similar everywhere. So season, what we got here. Let's just copy paste this. Yeah, it said that we have that one already, but it's closed. So maybe it makes sense to actually show its status. Will be much more user friendly. So ask this. On the admin panel when showing similar topics, also show their statuses. Wait, let's run it in different mode because I think it's actually doesn't need planning anything. We can just use fast mode and quickly fix it. Meanwhile, let's create a new topic. And yeah, what I don't like here is this how this looks. If you remember, we have a relative time for the creation here. So let's do that as well. Also change in admin panel, change topic creation date to relative, like everywhere else on the platform. Oh, it creates a new migration. I don't want that. Okay, for this feature I don't want to run any new migrations. Just stop it right away. Cancel all the changes and let's just fix the UI. So now let's go ahead and log in. I'm gonna use my Twitch account. And I will propose add sign in with Solana option. I really want to test my Solana. I really want to use Solana wallet to and vote. Okay, all looks good here. I can add it, remove it. Do that. I think we don't have these two buttons working. What about search? I don't think we have search actually. Lol. Let's Let's implement search. Doesn't work, right? Yes. Completely slipped out of my mind. Well, in order to prevent that, we actually need to use a framework for the project description, and check that all we don't even have a search. It was just added by AI, and that's why we're not tracking it. But of course, you need to like keep track of all your features you want to implement, and also like randomly generating the UI is like it's just for fun here, but probably you should like prepare something more controllable, and just have your features set of your features under control, and make sure like you implement everything. This was randomly added by AI, that's why I didn't even notice it. Okay, so we use that account, and also let's log in with our Ethereum wallet, and let's propose something as well. Can we downvote this? Cannot downvote. We add ability to downvote this. Like as an Ethereum user right now, I would really like to just downvote the Solana to -1. Interesting. Maybe we can later create something like additional property to our vote in the database, and it will just represent the direction. So basically you're either upvoting or downvoting. Let's add it to our to-do list. We'll see in the future. Feature downvote, add new to vote table. Okay. But now let's just propose something also for that. We have technology to try. What new technology can we try here? Yeah, for example, custom SMTP server. Be cool. Great. Subabases. Rate limits are going to kill us. Okay, now we can upvote for our own proposal. And let's sign out and go back to our admin account and see if it changed here. Okay, it's doing it locally, so you won't see. Yeah, let's just come. It's gonna. Yeah, because it uses already existing component. Look, now it cannot generate me stream error. But yeah, anti-gravity is very raw. Like cool to have fun, but definitely will put a lot of sticks into your wheels, and switching to other solutions all the time. Not recommending now for production, definitely. This is like, this looks cool, there are many cool features, but at the same time it just like for me it's just gonna slow down again. And the agent here is pretty slow. Like Copilot works much. We don't have much time left, and I think we're gonna have to do one very important thing which I forgot about to announce at the beginning. Let's just deploy this version. We are gonna get to that immediately. Yeah, I mean this pilot. What? It doesn't. Sorry. Here you see, like in a matter of fractions of seconds, we have the commit message done. So like, yeah, Google, well spent $2.5 billion. Just please polish it more. And from here, run and fix the build. There is an issue with this new added message, which okay, it sees that already. I guess it can read my console. Wow, this is amazing. That I just ran a build, so it was able to just read my console, wasn't it? The wow, yeah, like it's very promising. It has a lot of cool features, especially like this, multi-row editing according to your like current changes and so on. Very cool, but times it just blocked. And I don't know if you can actually use your own model here. This would be amazing as well. See what it did, what it changed. We have suspend. Used page without a suspense boundary. Start for pages that you navigate. Grab the component that uses suspense boundary. Like, okay, I don't know what the fuck is this, but let's just use it. If you want to know what the fuck is this, just go ahead and Google. Relevant to our stream. But this is also scary that it can just go ahead and read my terminal without any permission. Yeah. But I guess we're gonna have to accept that we are living in a world where AI will know every single digit letter we type. Probably even think in the okay, it was just deployed successfully. Commit generation message function doesn't work still. We're just gonna use code for that, and let's test. Yes, so relevant time here. So yeah, I'm gonna run like while we're here for the next season 2 ideas. Please propose the ideas that you want to see. So you have it here. You can log in. You can go to StreamSaga.space. You can propose your ideas for the second season. And if you want, you can propose something for the episode 8. I think we are gonna continue working on that still. Um, let's see now. Like we tested all the functionality. It actually works pretty well. So I will just consider this as a done. We research all that. It's done. And we need to implement feature search, which we're not gonna do today for sure. So definitely next episode is gonna be with that, inside this season still, and probably it's gonna be the last. We will see, because many of these features here, they're not like super important, so we can do them later if you will decide and vote for that, or if you will not see that. And for now, we need to do very important stuff. Do you remember last time? We have a task here, upgrade React to safe version. It happened again. 2 more new vulnerabilities was just found in the React, and we need to patch them as soon as possible. So let me pull up the URL of the of the Next.js post-mortem release. Upgrade React save version again. Let's open the link. And as you can see, just was announced yesterday, 2 new issues. So what we need to do is we need to upgrade run fix React to shell next to launch an interactive tool which can check versions and perform deterministic version bumper recommended versions above. Yeah, let's do that. So let's see what's our version. I don't remember. So we have next 1607 and we need to upgrade to 16010. Let's do that immediately. Is our control here. This. So it's upgraded. And let's run also this command that will supposedly check our what we still have to upgrade. No vulnerable packages found. Okay. So was running the React Next enough? Like we did not even update the React itself. We just only updated the Next. I'd rather update the React, you know. Let's just see React latest, React DOM latest, just to make sure. Yeah, there are new versions here. Run this tool again. Okay. So let's just update all 3 packages. Next.js, React, React DOM, all of them to the latest versions. And redeploy. Yeah, really don't envy any app that's running in production with these issues, with this vulnerability, because for a lot of teams, especially non-technical teams, it's gonna be a hard thing to pull off, to go and upgrade everything, you know. And actually, I mean, this is quite a new feature, so probably old applications are not affected, only new applications. So let's hope that. And then these new applications supposedly have to have this new developers who just recently did use that. But yeah, it's always sad stuff like that. But also good, like we are updating our, or basically increasing our security with every vulnerability we find and fix. So it's done. Let's check our website again. Website here. And probably in the future I'm gonna do something with this. I don't like showing just IDs, you know. Maybe we can generate, if you remember, when you use Google Docs with anonymous accounts, they just are automatically assigned like animal names to the users. So probably we can do something like this. I don't want to expose user data, of course. Like I'm exposing them, showing you here the list of this email. So yeah, please don't log in if you don't want to show your email here. I'm gonna be showing all my console every data here all the time, and I don't want to, you know, check the sensitivity of the data. It's gonna be slowing me down, but still, like, it's a bad practice to expose stuff that you don't really have to expose. So that's why I don't want to do it here, and I want to generate like some beautiful avatars here and the name. So let's just add this to our features. Generate deterministic, random, and deterministic avatars and usernames with animal. Okay, we upgraded the React. Let's add here. So this is what we've done so far today. I think we did a pretty good job. And I don't even want to start this feature for the search now because this will take us some time and I don't think we're gonna manage it. I have to leave, unfortunately, soon. And I think we can wrap up our stream for today. Next one will be on Monday. Let me check. Yes, next one will be on Monday at 6 o'clock, 6 p.m. Central European Time, as usual. So I will be glad seeing you all back here on Monday, and we are gonna continue on probably the last episode of StreamSaga. We will see. As I told you before, the last episode, I decided to not rush it and finish it and make it like production ready. But I think like with these changes that we did yesterday and today, it actually is pretty cool. But we still have to have the mobile layout because, like, as you can see, it's not that good. Oh, it is actually good. I did not check it. Let's see. The proposal looks good. Lana. Similar font. Okay. Why? It is actually pretty good. Probably we don't even need to do the mobile version. But the admin section is not that good. But admin usually, and it's only like this table, you know, and usually admins don't use. Yeah, it's awful here. Okay, admin panel needs to be fixed. But you know, it's just admin panel, which is like my site. I'm gonna be doing that on PC most of the time. Oh, look at this beautiful blur here. Oh my god. And yeah, I think it actually looks pretty cool. But I don't like how it's shown here. You know, I would like to see something like a cloud of tags. This is like a boomer old school stuff. But probably cool to have it like this. I don't know, something like that, you know. Be probably nicer, or maybe like a 3D thing like this. It's like a jQuery from 20 years ago. I don't know, 15 years ago. Yeah, so that's it. That's it for now. Thank you guys for joining again. See you on the next episode on Monday. And please don't forget to log in here, authorize, and if you have an issue, actually, you can like leave me a comment somewhere. If you have an issue showing your emails here, probably I will somehow handle it. Like, I don't know, I will make overlay here, or I will just hide this column, you know, and will not show your emails. But if you want anonymity, you can just use Web3 wallet. This is, if you don't have a Web3 wallet, this is a very good opportunity for you to create one, to use fully anonymous authentication method. You can go here and you can propose ideas for season 2. You can propose ideas for the next episode technologies. If you would like to see any new topics, let's just create topic for topics. Propose new topics. Let's just have this as well. So you can propose new topics. So you see, like, we did this system pretty dynamic, so it can like handle all different use cases. I have a comment here. Let me read it. Add account abstraction. Web3 users should have an email to expose. Uh, ah, yeah, I see. Um, funny. If I understood you well, I think funny joke. Okay. So, as usual, it was really nice to do it together. It was actually pretty energetic, I would say. Even though I was working whole day and didn't have much energy before, but now I am pumped. So let's go and drink our Friday beers and see you on Monday, guys. Thank you so much again.